I love that it's not my job to convict you, right? Now, I could try to make you feel guilty for your sinful deeds, and you might try to behave for a few days. It's interesting, and we need to be aware of this. The Holy Spirit is not just for believers. The Holy Spirit is for unbelievers too. Jesus says that the Spirit has convicting power over sin. You may have grown up going to church and hearing the gospel of Jesus Christ and Him crucified. And unfortunately, it can become like listening to the airplane instructions before you take off. You know what I'm talking about? The stewardess takes out the card and the flotation device and drops the mask down. And if you fly a lot, man, it's just Charlie Brown's teacher, right? You're not listening. That's me to you. That's the best I can do in my own persuasive power. Is the information true? Yes. Is it shared with you to save your life? Yes. Are we listening? Not really. But when the Holy Spirit convicts you, that's different. You hear it, and you recognize that you're lost for eternity without Jesus. I remember going whitewater rafting, and the guide started into his safety pitch, similar to the stewardess. The only difference was this guy was built like a Navy SEAL. He had a rescue knife strapped to his flotation device. He's wearing a helmet. Looks like it's been through a season of football as an offensive lineman. And he just had this look in his eye and gravel in his voice. And he's saying things like, we will encounter multiple Class 5 rapids today. 3 people have died this summer on these very waters. If you don't listen to me, you could be number 4. And I'm listening to this guy saying these things, and he's saying that, like, when he says 2 paddles left, I'm 2 paddles left, right? I'm desperate for this guide to keep me alive and deliver me back to the bus. My best chance at enjoying this trip is to listen to and obey the guide. That's the difference between me trying to convince you and the Holy Spirit convicting you. Does that make sense? The Holy Spirit will convict you. And when He does, don't ignore Him.